watching from Nigeria and also in diaspora of Christian Chuku on this wonderful and special edition of Bystanders at the Newsstands. Thank you for subscribing to Flip TV. We are appreciative of your support, supporting our company. I have my wonderful reviewers here with me this morning. Mr. David is here, Mr. Chigozi is here, Mr. Raphael, Mr. Lucky, and every other person are on their way here this morning to do justice in newspaper headlines. Okay. DCP Abba Kyari has been suspended by the police commission, and also we are having to look at police on trial, not in Nigeria. You can place your comments on the topic this morning as we get the comment session running. I have the Nigerian Tribune with me this morning. I also have the Daily Sun newspaper. PDP APC bicker over attacks, killings in Enugu State. PDP APC bicker over attacks, killings in Enugu State. 2023 presidency, Atiku begins consultations. Atiku begins consultation as David Mark's group moves to check Rivers governor's influence. As David Mark's group moves to check Rivers governor's influence. IRT PSC suspend Kyari, seeks further information on him. IRT PSC suspend Abba Kyari, seeks further information on him. We are monitoring repression in Nigeria. That is from the Commonwealth. We are monitoring repression in Nigeria. That is from the Commonwealth Department of Britain. Anambra Gubernatorial Guba Okonkwo rejoins race as ZLP candidate. Okonkwo rejoins race as ZLP candidate. 8 aggrieved APC aspirants stick to mandate, others dump party. 8 aggrieved APC aspirants stick to mandate, others dump party. Abia government uncovers plots to attack, kidnap prominent persons. Abia government uncovers plot to kidnap and attack prominent persons. Anxiety in Nigeria as doctors begin nationwide strike. Anxiety as doctors begin nationwide strike. 31 face disciplinary panel over professional misconduct. 31 face disciplinary panel over professional misconduct. Supreme Court ruling, APC snubs Keyamo. Supreme Court ruling, APC snubs Keyamo. Shell names first female MD in 60 years of Nigerian operations. Shell name first female MD in 60 years of Nigerian operations. Okay, let's look at the Tribune this morning, a frequent paper on the show. Another 13 killed, 20 injured, 275 houses burnt in Plateau State. Another 13 killed, 20 injured, 275 houses burnt in Plateau State. 30 of 65 verified private jets liable to pay required duties. 30 of 65 verified private jets liable to pay required duties. How Kaduna government try to frustrate El Zakzaki's freedom? How Kaduna government try to frustrate El Zakzaki's freedom? Four-man panel begins probe as police commission suspend Kyari. Four-man panel begins probe as police commission suspend Abba Kyari. Due process must be followed. Falana, police on trial lawyer says. Due process must be followed. Falana, police on trial lawyer says. Reps seeks to prohibit president, VP, governors, deputy from defecting. Reps seeks to prohibit president, VP, vice president, governors, deputy from defecting. Dissenting voices persist over APC world congresses. Dissenting voices persist over APC world congresses. PDP in fresh bid to reconcile aggrieved Southwest leaders. PDP in fresh bid to reconcile aggrieved Southwest leaders. COVID-19, Lagos records 6 deaths, 519 infections in 2 days. Let's move over to our reviewers here this morning. Mr. Chigozi, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Christian. Good morning, esteemed viewers.
How was your weekend?
Happy August. This is August.
Happy New Month.
Happy to you.
Okay, what we have today, the topic today is about still Abba Kyari. He has been suspended by the police commission. But some people are saying that they will still delay the case and not hand him over to FBI. What's your take on that school of thought?
Well, justice is in the seeing and not in the hearing. So the suspension of the said Abba Kyari does not make any difference. So we need to see justice. We need to see, of course, the main issue being unraveled. And that is what the world is watching to see. So, and I believe there won't be any hiding place for the corrupt, especially the ones inducted in this saga. So we look up to more, of course, dramas as they unfold. So we are keeping watch on the developments, and whatever happens, I still maintain that Abba Kyari has the right to self-defense. Unfortunately, he may have denied other supposed Nigerian citizens the right to fair hearing and self-defense when he was, I think, he was the boss of SARS director or whatever, which of course prompted the people to revolt against SARS. So he is culpable in every respect, and he should face the music if at the end of the day he is found culpable. So let the course of the law take its course, and as I have maintained, he has the right to self-defense, and if he plead guilty to such allegation, then he has to serve whatever penalty that is deemed necessary by the court of jurisdiction.
Okay, looking at this case, does it have any effect on Nigeria's integrity?
Nigeria has more or less become a laughing stock to the community of nations. So this is just an additive to the level of decadence, rottenness found within the contraction called Nigeria in our system. So, and it's unfortunate that more of this will still be unraveled. That is why Nigeria cannot progress as an entity, as a people. You see many money exchanging hands among the political elites. You see, most of the contracts have been awarded just on mere paper, and you don't see the structures or infrastructure or anything to substantiate for the trillions of naira, if not dollars, that have been expended since independence. When you take a reminiscence of the amount of money expended on this Nigerian state, you wonder, why is Nigeria still like this? Why is Nigeria still looking so backwards? There are no infrastructure. Where are the infrastructure? Nothing at all.
Somebody saying something here. He said, this isn't a reflection of the Nigerian people, but the leadership. That is Lee said. He's saying that this isn't a reflection of the Nigerian people, but the leadership. So it is not a Nigerian thing. That's what she's saying, but the fault of the leadership.
Yeah, by Nigeria, what do you mean? By Nigeria, we are talking about the system, the government. I understood that there are Nigerians who are trustworthy, who you can entrust some responsibility, and they execute it without any fear of being betrayed or betraying you. Yes, I believe I'm one of them. But I'm not a Nigerian, but I find myself residing within Nigeria. But what we are saying is that the system called Nigeria, the system of government, and the people found within the hierarchy of this government or dispensation are corrupt. I don't mean individuals. We have good people from within this contraction. Yes, I quite agree with that. And but the problem is the people within the corridor of power who are representative of the said system or regime or Nigeria per se is corrupt. They are fantastically corrupt, and there's no two ways about that. Look at the system. I said, what are the budgets, annual budget for last year? How much of this budget have been expended? What are the infrastructure, look at our health system and all that. They said that Buhari have traveled over 201 days away from Nigeria for medical trip, and our health system, primary health system, are in shambles, in comatose. There is not even a pin, as alleged by the first lady of the states. I've gone several times not to run to have a check of my BP, and the others complain that the host is not working. This is a system where billions of naira has been voted for the such replacement and the maintenance of those facilities, but you don't see them doing that. It only end up in people's pocket. I think more heads to roll, not just Abba Kyari. So I think when the FBI is done with Abba Kyari, I think more revelation will be made, and possibly more people will be brought to justice. But if it were in Nigeria, who dare you? How dare you touch Abba Kyari? You dare not try it. How dare you touch them? You see, because of the system that have allowed such level of corruption, in-depth corruption, fantastically corrupt, to strive. So you dare not try it, they will waste you and get their way. You can understand, because somebody reported a crime, you see, and you were bribed to torture the person so that the person can learn the lesson. That is what is obtainable in the circumstances surrounding us as a people, where we first been exterminated. We've been exterminated by the supposed instrument of the state, and people who call themselves the Fulani nations, whose mere opinions becomes valid. Of recent, they said that they should prescribe Afenifere. On what basis? Because they are speaking for justice, they are speaking for equity, and of course, equity for all, not just for the Afeniferes. Afenifere is a social whatever that represents the Yoruba culture or whatever. Okay. A social political platform. And for now, for me, what should be paramount is, how do I survive? How do my people down east survive? How do we go about that? You cannot talk about 2023 when we don't have a nation. Nigeria is not existing. We don't have a country. And if you damn me, then let's come to an open debate. What defines a country? What defines a system? If you have a system, the system that are made up of the lies of Abba Kyari and the lies, is that what you call the system? So we have no system, we have no country, and we cannot waste our time discussing 2022, because it's not, for me, it is not feasible. Okay. So what is only feasible is to discuss the way forward. Let opportunity be given to every ethnic nationality via referendum to decide their continued existence within the construction of Nigeria. Otherwise, we are still expecting the worst of the crisis that have already engulfed the entire sphere.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Chigozie.
Biafra remains the way forward, whether you like it or not.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Chigozie. I have Mr. David. Good morning.
Good morning to you, Mr. Christian Chuku.
Happy weekend.
Happy new week to our lovely and esteemed viewers.
We are looking at Abba Kyari. He has been on the news, and there are so many things people are saying about the man. But there's one thing that is constant. People are still saying that the Nigerian government would not want to hand over Abba Kyari to the FBI.
Yeah, the police spokesman or spokesperson, Frank Mba, released a press statement on yesterday he said now it has become an internal affair that they would rather do the investigation on their own now than to extradite him or take him to US. It shows that the government of the day would not hand him over to the FBI, because if they wanted to have handed him over to the FBI has been in Nigeria since last week. Thursday they met with the Nigeria Police Service Commission on Thursday. They had a meeting on Friday, and then on Saturday the press release was issued. In case I know the government and the presidency and the police will shield Abba Kyari. And take note, and please let's not forget, he's also from the Fulani race. So that alone, he has that edge. You know, as long as you're a Fulani man, you are always protected. Quote me.
In Nigeria.
In Nigeria. I said that on Saturday. I said Abba Kyari is going nowhere. The presidency will not release him now. They are looking at the presidency. The police spokesperson said they will also consult the presidency to know if he should be extradited. I want to state here that the president will not want him to leave the shores of this country, because he knows the implication of him leaving the shores of the country. My brother, 100 years Abba can never come back to this country.
Wait.
100 years never come back.
That is,
if he leaves the shores of this country, Abba Kyari would not come back to this country.
So by implication, you are saying that they will find him. He's going to be guilty of.
Which one be they will find him? He's guilty already. He knows that. Even the Police Service Commission knows he's guilty. Even the IG of police knows he's guilty. Even now, he said something on Saturday. He said Abba Kyari said if he should go down, so many prominent Nigeria will go down with him. I read that in the Common of Nigeria Daily. He mentioned Adesina. He mentioned Lai Mohammed. Those are the two names he mentioned. He said if he should go down, prominent Nigerians will go down with him. And the two names he mentioned were Adesina, the spokes, one of the media aide to the presidency, and the minister of Alhaji Lai Mohammed. So this man knows what. So this man knows what. So this man knows the what implication of what it takes. That is why Abba Kyari would not be extradited to the US. The presidency would back him up. Have you seen Buhari? The presidency has not even come out to release any press statement regarding this. Are you telling me they are not aware of this allegation against him? They are very much aware, but the truth of the matter is that they are also corrupt. They are also part of the deal. Majority of them are there. That is why they will make sure they will fight it to do their last breath that this guy is not being taken out of this country, or else things will not all go well again.
Okay, is it that the police is on trial or Nigeria is on trial?
I don't get what.
Who is on trial now? Is it the police force or Nigeria?
Our reputation is at stake at large.
That is as a country.
As a country, and then again it has it has dented the image of the Nigerian police. That is super cop in which majority of them claim to be the super cop, which has been pictured to be the next IG of Nigeria. That is why he keeps getting promotion every now and then, because the Fulani people, the Fulani race within the presidency has been pushing him to become the next IG of Nigeria. Now, a friend was telling me that now he has an uncle that both Abba Kyari and this his uncle were enlisted into the Nigerian force the same year as Abba Kyari entered Nigerian police as 2001. His same uncle enter the same rank. His uncle is still below Abba Kyari now. How do you explain that? It has been. The Police Service Commission has.
It can be a normal thing.
Which will be normal thing? They've been giving him
performance.
Which stupid performance? Okay, because he have President Evans. Mr. C, we all know this.
Why is it now called the Super Cup?
No, that is you are calling him Super Cup. I said the self-acclaimed Super Cup. Because now, if you see Obisent, he got an award from the House of Rep. Even those that give him the award, are they not corrupt? It's like corrupt leaders giving a corrupt Super Cup award. It is not now. Now these are the role models that the young police officers look up to in the system. But now he has been what alleged, and I know he's guilty, my brother. But one thing I want to tell you is that the presidency will shoot him. That is it.
No sanction for Nigeria.
No,
United States.
I don't know that. That one is left for them to decide. Let alone me, I would want a sanction on that. I want a sanction on that.
Because there might be implications.
They would. But let's still watch out and see what comes out of it.
Okay. Are we talking about Atiku? Atiku begins consultation over 2023.
My brother.
Like Buhari started, he was persistent until he got the presidency. You see Atiku also becoming president.
My brother, sorry, let me use this word. In this part of the world, we are all fools. Every Nigerians.
Minus me.
We are, I'm generalizing it now. I said that everybody living in this Nigeria, including myself. Now, after the 2019 election, Atiku election, he went to Dubai. He stayed for 2 years. And now, because of election is fast approaching, he's now coming back to contest. He gave our bread in Kano. Because we be mumu now. We be mumu. That is why this position can what easily talk with our brain. On literally Atiku, we should even send him packing, send him back to Dubai. That ever since you lost election, what have you contributed? Have you for one day contributed anything in political wise, economic wise? He has not even done anything. He has not even condemned government policies. He has not even come as one of the prominent person in Nigeria. He has not come out and tell Buhari that Buhari, what you are doing is bad. He left for UK, he left for Dubai, and now he's not coming back 2023 because he has money. Why? People will definitely support him. Because of what? Hungry don't kill us. Everybody is poor. Because that is why the government knows that now if you make us if you make these people comfortable, they would always stand up and fight you. That is why the government has now turn everybody into turn us to stupid people. That's what I see. Yes, because you can literally tell us what to do and where and what not to do. Because everybody now is hungry in the country, and that is why when Atiku comes, some persons will still embrace him, telling me, Atiku will give us money. She will give us money. That kind of situation we find ourselves. But let alone me, this is time for us to sit back, reminisce, think that which way forward for Nigeria. See, the likes of Atiku has nothing to offer us. The likes of Atiku has nothing to offer us. I would prefer the likes of Finsley, Mogalu. These are technocrats who can drive this economy of this country forward. But I know he will not get there because of two things now. Politics in this part of the world has to do with money and what? Structure. But Finsley Mogalu does not have the money, and then he does not have the structure. That is why you see the likes of Asiwaju would always win election all over and over and over again. Because of these two things, money, the influence, and the structure. So my take is, if you want a better Nigeria, let us discard these old cargoes. Because if these people keep on ruling us, my brother, now still the same thing. It will always get worse and worse and worse. But on this ground, I state, if it will be the likes of Atiku that will pilot the affairs of this country, or the likes of Asiwaju, the CEO of Lagos State, my brother, you are in.
Yeah, we are talking about Abba Kyari. Well, but there's fighting. There are other people fighting over there. That's why you can see people are running health as scatter. Okay, Mr. Matthew. You're in Nigeria.
Yes, of course.
And different things happening. Looking at the efforts of the police, it seems they don't want to extradite Abba Kyari to the FBI and to the United States. How does this spell for Nigeria?
I don't think that is true. Because if you look at the first step taken by the Nigerian police and the statement credited to Nigeria police commission, that is Nigerian Police Civil Service Commission. You see that when it comes to discipline of policemen, when it comes to misconduct of police, the commission that is saddled with the responsibility is Police Service Commission. And if you look at the position of the police, even if the police is not willing to hand them over, ab initio, but considering the position and overbearing influence an American state will have on Nigerian states, I don't think Nigerian government will want to have a diplomatic row with America. So to that extent, they have no option. Because the way it stands, it is FBI that approached the court and requested the court to issue warrant for the arrest of Abba Kyari. So consequence upon that, the court issued the warrant. And all the necessary documents pertaining to the investigation have been forwarded to Nigerian police. And if you look at the position of Police Service Commission, they said that they are expecting all the necessary documents from Nigerian police. So it was the police that need to recommend his suspension to Police Service Commission. And it is Police Service Commission that has the mandate, the right, the power to suspend, sack, discipline any police officer. So far, I don't think there's anything out of place that's happened. But going by Nigerian system, one or two persons may want to circumvent or to share them from being extradited, but they cannot stand it. Because if you look at America and Nigeria, Nigeria relies so much on America for so many in so many areas. We have seen how the relationship have ended. Nigeria purchasing 12 Tucano jets as we speak, since have been delivered. And there are so many strategic areas where America is of benefit to Nigeria. So Nigeria cannot consider a diplomatic row with America just because of an individual. And more so as it borders on corruption. And Mr. President Muhammadu Buhari have been talking about anti-corruption. And he has been saying he's fighting corruption. But I think this is like a litmus test for him to prove to the world that actually he has that integrity and that he's willing to fight corruption. Because going forward, the way the Nigerian state handles it, the way Police Service Commission handles it, the way the police authority handles it, we speak volume about the Nigeria anti-corruption fight. And I think Nigerian government will not want to be in the bad book of America. So to that extent, I don't see Nigerian government shielding him. I see them hand him over at the appropriate time.
Yeah, there are reports that captured Abba Kyari saying that if he is extradited to the United States, other police officers will go down with him.
I don't think it's true. I've not read that.
Okay.
Who is going down with him? The issue is what we are saying borders on he that must come to equity must come with clean hand. If he know that there is any person that is involved in such corruption or such bribery, nothing stopping him from naming them. It's not about somebody going down with him. Though I've not read it and I don't think it's true. But the issue is, it's not about somebody going down with somebody. It's about what is the veracity of the allegation against him. And I don't think FBI will just wake up without evidence, lay accusation against somebody. Look at the document that pertain to the investigation of Hush Puppy that encompass Abba Kyari and some other persons. It's about 69 pages. So they didn't just wake up one day, they have done their diligent investigation. So if you go through that document, you see that it is a painstaking exercise to arrive at that. So if in the event of the investigation, or if Abba Kyari himself know that there's one or two persons that may be involved in the bribery, he's at liberty to name them. But I don't think that is the situation because I've not read that actually.
Okay. Is Nigeria on trial or the police force in this situation?
Nigeria is on trial, the police force is on trial, and Abba Kyari is on trial. Because that's why right from time I've been encouraging Nigerian government, the police force, the police civil service commission to surrender Abba Kyari to FBI, to go and clear his name, to go and clear the image of Nigeria, to go and clear the image of police. Because however I look at it, this is a government, this is Nigerian police, and they are saddled with the responsibility of fighting crime. So if somebody who is at that level, Deputy Commissioner of Police, not just that, he is heading IG Special Squad. So to an extent, he's one of the image of Nigerian police. So if he's been accused, it is important that he go there to clear his name. Most especially as you have said, that he's innocent of all the allegations. I'm not saying he's guilty, but the important thing is that let him go there and clear his name, and clear the image of police, and clear the image of Nigeria generally. Because you see what happens in Nigeria is always impunity. It's always dictatorship. But it's of the way it is. This one is not within the power of Nigerian state to determine how they want it. So that is why we are likely going to see justice. Look at the purported Congress APC is doing. You see the way they are doing it, forcing everybody to do it in a particular way. That is dictatorship. A situation where a governor will tell you that if you contest the result of this election, you'll be sanctioned. And they will tell you that they are doing consensus. At the end of the day, it's not everybody that is consenting to it. But if you go against it, they use instrumentality of state apparatus to deal with you. So that is not democracy. But in this circumstance, it is not Nigerian state that is the arbiter. So, and we have a superior state, like American states. We have a superior state that is handling it. So, I do not entertain any fear. I know that at the nick of time, Nigeria government will not have option. They will surrender him to go there and face the charges, or if actually there's charges against him. Because the way it stands, American system is a system that gives you, that do not violate people's rights. Even as he's been accused, if he goes there, nobody's going to violate his rights. No, unlike Nigeria, where you will be detained, you will not have access to your lawyers, you will not have access to your relatives, and most of your fundamental rights will be denied. Over there, it's not like that. So I don't think there's anything to be worried about. Okay. As long as he has said he's innocent, I believe that he's innocent. But let him go there and explain and prove his innocence.
Okay. Well, you are saying that both Nigeria, the police force, and Abba Kyari is on trial.
Both Nigerian police, and Abba Kyari, everybody is on trial. All of them are on trial.
Okay, Atiku begins consultations for 2023 presidency. What are we looking at? Look, the South governors has come out to say that presidency must shift to the South. Now we have an article still coming out. What's your take in all of this?
But the issue is, I've always been an advocate that all these old politicians that have not been able to solve the problem of Nigeria should not give in the room to rule again. Because I'm not saying that Atiku as a person do not have the right to contest, going by the tenets of the constitution. But this is somebody who has been opportuned to rule in the capacity of vice president. So what is it that he could not do as a team member of that administration that I think he can do better now? For me, I think it's better we get youths fully engaged in this electioneering process as they are doing. INEC have opened the window of registration of eligible voters now. I think the youth should avail themselves of this privilege of registration, because it's the youth that have that numerical strength, that have that energy, so that I can harness it as during this registration and going into the election proper. Because for me, I don't see any magic wand that Atiku has that make him to say he want to rule Nigeria. Just as Buhari did not allow anybody to rest from every election year, he was disturbing, agitating, contesting. And at a point, people believe that this man, if they allow him rule, perhaps he have the magic wand to resolve all the challenges of facing the country. But as we have it now, he's in the saddle. And I think you don't need any prophet to tell you whether Buhari has the administrative acumen or not. The way it stands, he has failed in so many areas. So I'm not an advocate of any of the old politicians. I'm an advocate of let us have a youth rule Nigeria come 2023. Whether from the south, whether from the north, whether from the east, is not an issue. The issue is that let that person who is going to rule submit himself to the rule of law.
Okay.
Because we have had a
some of our
situation.
youths are not interested in elections. Some have even said that there will be no elections come 2023. They are not sure there will be elections.
Definitely,
how would this be possible?
How can you say there will not be election? I do not believe that there will not be election. Because if you look at all the state of the nation currently, people are INEC are throwing the window of registration open. And there are so many agitation, there is no argument about that. Though the federal government approach to addressing it is crude. But that is not to say that election will not hold. Because in the southeast, the way the federal government is handling everybody, intimidating people because they are talking about self-determination, their approach is wrong. The government may have their own position. But what they needed to do is have a roundtable discussion. Call all interest group. Understand why is this person agitating. If you ask the people agitating, do they have genuine reasons for agitating? Of course, yes. So you don't kill a fly with a sledgehammer. What they needed to do is to create a platform where everybody will come and ventilate his grievance. Then you take it up from there. You can have a reconciliation committee panel. We had a Oputa panel before. Oputa panel was meant to address grievances across every nook and cranny of the country. People came to the panel, heard their view, heard their grievances, and at the end of the day, they tried to pacify people. Just like as we see the ENSAS panel. The essence is to make sure that people who are aggrieved as a result of police brutality are compensated. And the man who perhaps suffered brutality in the hands of the police, who perhaps has his right violated, who perhaps lost his loved one, and goes to the panel, gets justice in terms of compensation. I'm not saying any amount of money is worth human life, but if the person who has his right violated goes to the panel, get compensation, at least he will feel relief. In the same vein, looking at the myriad of agitation in Nigeria, what they needed is something of that nature to address all issues being raised by different groups. And again, most importantly, you look at almost all the crises in Nigeria, the Fulani is at the center of it. You look at how do you curtail the excesses of the Fulani. A situation where the Fulani is rated the fourth most dangerous terror organization in the world, and the federal government do not see them as such. It is worrisome. Because we have a situation where even the Kano State governor have acknowledged that the movement of the mass exodus of herders from north to south is one of the major reasons we are seeing these clashes. We have a situation where even Mr. President himself have acknowledged that most of these criminals, herders, who with AK-47 and some other sophisticated weapons come from other countries. So the government needed to conclaim and address the excesses of the herders. Look at a Sunday Igboho. What gave rise to Sunday Igboho is the excesses of herders. in the Barapanot local government area of Oyo State. We had the episode of Sadiq of Iganga. We had the episode of Wakili, and so on and so forth.
Okay.
And the government seemed not to be addressing it. I was even watching on social media. Was it yesterday? I saw people talking about excess of herders in part of Delta states. So all these things are happening in almost every strata of the society, and the federal government seems not to be willing to address it.
Okay.
So if the government address all these issues, I think we'll have a better society.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Matthew. I have also Mr. Kunle with me here this morning. Mr. Kunle,
Yeah,
good morning. Happy new month and happy new year.
Yeah. Well, let's thank God for the new month.
Thank God for.
How was your weekend?
Yeah, fine. Yeah, there are calls to proscribe Afenifere as a terrorist organization.
You mean what those northern youths are saying?
There are calls there, yeah.
And the northern youths, those are Majeri. Do you believe in anything they say, or do you want to take them serious? They did not see their own, what's it called, Arewa.
100 million naira bounty was put on Nnamdi Kanu's head, and after 3 weeks, it was caught. Or if you like it, it was intercepted in Kenya. By the same northern groups.
Okay, it was the northern group.
No. I'm just saying, look at when they said what they said, and when it was being intercepted in Kenya.
Really? You see, all these northern youths, I think they need to be engaged. Maybe majority of them are cow, rearer, or they got nothing more doing. That they will just open their mouth and said they should proscribe Afenifere, a social cultural group in the Yoruba land, as a terrorist group. And they've never proscribed the Arewa, the Fulani, Meiti Hala as terrorist groups.
What does he say for Nigeria? He's not in
We can't say yet. He has been suspended. I think they are taking the step after the other. The way I'm saying things now, I can never judge on this case now. Let's see the outcome of the probe. They are carrying out their own probe. America investigation. America has said is found wanted. They declared him wanted. The FBI has declared him wanted. Let Nigerians too carry out their own investigation, so that we will know whether Nigeria investigation is going to be investigation made in Abuja, not the global one. So when it tallies, then the necessary thing is for him, to go there and defend himself from the FBI, And this country, I just believe, the hunter has been hunting the thief. Now the thief is hunting the hunter. That's just the case of what I'm saying. So who is the thief here? Who is the hunter here? It's a case between Hush Puppy and Abba Kyari, and backed up by the FBI. So I think let him face the probe panel, right? And once it's being investigated and they see the true, they see the light at the end of the probe that this guy is culpable, so be it. Let him catch a flight down to America.
I suspect that
at least Igboho, is being hunted now. By our honorable ambassador of the Nigerian ambassador to Benin. That's our great ambassador that could not disseminate, that could not deal with Boko Haram here. So I don't think so. Igboho is the next point of call on him now to target now. I don't know. So once they are going there to lobby the president of Benin to extradite Igboho, same thing should be done. What is good for the goose is good for the gander. Abba Kyari is found culpable, should be extradited, right, to America instantly. Because you are chasing the Igboho now. You should be chasing Abba Kyari likewise to be extradited. I'm telling you, once his investigation is concluded and is found culpable of the atrocity, so there be it. Let him go for it.
Okay, I suspect, or I'm looking at if he's taken to America, the United States.
Yeah.
They open so many kind of worms. Do you subscribe to that?
Sure, definitely. there's names that will still be dropping, especially all these politicians. That this hush puppy, I think, is just rolling them out bit by bit. Just to know that our politicians, they engage in all atrocities, either scam, either anything, give it to them. And names will still be dropped. Hush puppy is just still opening up. It's still going to open up a lot of can worm, in which some names has already been dropped. There was a blogger name, a lady blogger name he mentioned, So I think we will still get there and know, who the culprits are, the identity of all these people that collide with him to carry out all these atrocities.
Who is on trial? Is it Nigeria, the police, or Abba Kyari?
Nigeria is on trial generally.
Not Abba Kyari?
Not Abba Kyari. For a whole, I can say now is the #1 cop in Nigeria now. Intelligence-wise, is the #1 cop.
One of the IGs.
IG, I'm talking of the hatchet men on the
The point man.
The point man is the #1 now. I think he's one of the brilliant cops, we can say. He was given an award by the House of Rep, National Assembly. He was honored. Now, same person that you honor now, look at what is happening. But he's been defending himself. Let's wait and see. As I said, let's wait and see the outcome of the IG, panel, pro panel that he set up to investigate him. So when he do that, he has been suspended already. So you can't be on investigation and still be holding on to your post. And it's very rare in Nigeria to get that done. So let's use this Abba Kyari as a case study, his own case as a case study. But as still said, in this country, it has started already. The thief will be hunting. You remember that guy's song? Let me so rest in peace. Sansota. One day thief go hunt the hunter. One day thief go hunt the hunter. That's what is happening now. Thief has already started hunting the hunter. Hunters there.
Okay, let's look at Atiku now. He begins consultation for 2023 presidential elections.
Mr. Atiku is still dreaming of becoming a president.
They have the money.
Yeah, the money is there.
They can influence.
Yeah, they have the money. The money they make on our head. So what I'm saying now is PDP and APC, they are both having crisis simultaneously now. The two parties are dying already. They are on their ICT unit now. What's it called? Intensive care unit. The two parties, as I'm seeing them. And this is a wake-up call for Nigerians to wake up and bury up these two parties. We don't need them any longer. They have overused their space. They have overused their usefulness. So what is there now is we should capitalize. There's God intervention is what we are saying now. The same problem, the great party, the two biggest party, the two famous party, they are having problems at the same time. PDP is having problem with his chairman, Secundus, in which the godfather that appointed himself is going against him now. That's Mr. Wike that brought him to limelight. So same as APC, what's it called? Yobe governor Yari, or was it Bunin has been having issue with his party members. So there's been contradictory issues within all those parties, and God is fighting for the masses now, so that we can bury all these parties. Then we should now look for the way we will restructure this country. We have to restructure. We cannot avoid. We cannot run away from that restructuring, because the way this country is failing, and is failing gradually, and is failing, and we don't want this country to. Some people are even already saying Nigeria is a failed state because there are some symptoms already of a failed state. So in order to avoid, if there are remedies we can still do on this country to safeguard this nation from collapsing or being a total failed state, let us do it. But all these parties, these two parties, PDP, APC, cannot lead us to promised land. If they come to you, they are just wasting their time. To me, I've decided that these two parties cannot lead anybody to promised land.
Even if they bring them money.
Who is
Nigerians are hungry.
The way is it now? If you like, they bring money for you. Take the money. You will enslave yourself for the next 4 years, and you will have no right to complain. If they give you money, you take the money and see what will happen to you for the next 4 years. You never see suffer. You will see, the original suffer. The one you are still seeing now is fake, artificial suffering. Now, collect another money for 4 years. Original suffering. You know what the fellas call the original sufferhead? of our head must go. That is what they will be calling for. If you take any politician money this time around to sell your future, to sell your mandate, and to sell your destiny, you will be in for it for the next 4 years, and you will see that sufferness over sufferness times 10 of what you've been suffering now. I'm sending this message to the youth. If you like, take it. If you like, don't take it. Start collecting money. You are collecting money for your future for the next 4 years, and you will be in for it.
Okay, thank you very much.
Yeah, it's a pleasure. It's a pleasure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have a GoFundMe account, and the link is on the live chat. Please donate to support our analyst and Flip TV's independent journalism and long impact records. Please, you can support Flip TV on this GoFundMe account. I have Mr. Okokondem with me as it comes to contribute. Okokondem,
Morning.
last time you fight me.
I fought you.
I'm your brother, you fight me.
I fought you because I'm very angry. What was going on? How can you tell me that Martin Nnamdi Kanu is a citizen of British? And Britain are not doing anything concerning their citizen. Rather, they are playing gambling, debating. Up to the United Nations haven't anything to do, and it's United Nations property. And he is an international agitator. He registered under United Nations, and they are not able to bring him out. Even in the court, United Nations live in Nigeria. Playing game. Flying those stupid people in Igbo land, call themselves politicians, call themselves leaders, call themselves Ohanes and Igbo. Those pigs, those animals. Looking at them. When we are the masses, we are suffering. We are the one asking for this thing. Don't mind those people that have mingled with themselves, polluted themselves with Nigerian system. United Nations was there. I think what's going on in 1967, from 1960s of anarchy to 1970, United Nations fold their hand, looking at us, we are dying. The same thing want to repeat. That's why I'm very angry. The same game British play that time was the same game they're trying to play. That's why I'm angry. Even the Kenya Uhuru of Kenya, all of them were going scot-free. I'm still saying it. They will fold their hand, Nnamdi Kanu will die, and nothing will happen. Boko Haram that are killing, Fulani herdsmen are killing. Nobody. The swap, nobody. That's them terrorists. The United Nations, EU, and the other organizations have said these people are not terrorists. What they are doing to prove that these people are not terrorists? What are they doing? Commonwealth, what are they doing? They are playing Yankee-Panky, playing cat and rat game. This is what Bob Marley called rat race. Hey, that's what happened in Nigeria. Bob Marley called it rat race. People are dying. Okay, now they have resumed killing now in East now. They have resumed killing again. If United Nations cannot be able to stand with us, why are they permitting Nnamdi Kanu to register and to be international? That time Nnamdi Kanu approached them, they could have said no. Or was he can come out? Fairly, nobody trouble him. We take it like that. Produce this one. Then we say Nigeria is a sovereign nation. Nigeria is a sovereign nation. The same United Nations give EU and America what they quote in the United Nations chart that empower them to invade Iraq, that empower them to invade Libya. Why can't they issue the same on Nigeria to stop this nonsense in Nigeria? If they pick Nnamdi Kanu and United Nations all over, EU, Britain, Commonwealth, AU, all of them keep silent. Whom they claim that is their property, they pick it, all of them claim silence. Is it me that are talking here? Nigerian government will come and apprehend. Who will come? If they can do so to Nnamdi Kanu, what of me? That I have nobody. I am not known in any part of the world. What of you? They are playing game like this. I don't know the type of power, I don't know the type of authority Nigeria have over international bodies. They only talk. This is how the Molo Abiola own. Do Abiola own? Abiola die. But they give a Yoruba president. And what is crying? We are still crying. As Nnamdi Kanu did not appear in this last court on 26th of this last June, they say October. Look at where they send it. By that time, they may inject him and do whatever they like. He may die slowly. The thing will go down. Don't you see, since they apprehend Nnamdi Kanu, since they kidnap him, that Fulani herdsmen have started marching down again in East, which is what they want. Then those stupid Igbo governors, like Usodimma, came out to say, we have restored peace in Southeast. We have subdued IPOB. I mean, Eastern Secretary Work. We have vanished them away. That's what stupid governors are saying in Imo, in East. When Fulani herdsmen are coming in, they do not raise any security to secure us. Nnamdi Kanu raised security to secure us. They went against him. Do you know that where Nnamdi Kanu is now is prominent Igbo people plan now with the Fulani? All the whole governors, their hands are in it. All the top Igbo businessmen that feel they have investment in Nigeria, their hands are in it. May God have mercy upon them in Jesus' name. Okay.
They say, Mr. Agbara, take it easy. Please take it easy.
What will I do if I did not take it easy? Will I fight God? What can I do if I did not take it easy? What will I do? But it pains me. Igbo man will come tomorrow and say, Igbo man get integrity. Igbo man is this. Igbo man is that. Prove what you are now as they hold your brother. Have you seen any Fulani man, Fulani man in government go against their fellow Fulani men? Gumi, is he not there? Have you seen whenever Erufai said you should arrest him and kill him? Have you seen when Tambo said you should arrest him and kill him? Have you said Buhari should arrest Gumi and kill him? But we will carry our own people, carry our own child, throw away to lion to devour him. And we say, it's our son. We come to court, we did not see him. What you doing that delivered him to the hand of Bias to devour him? This is what Zik did. We lost the war. We can win the war. This is what Zik did. This was what Biaseka did. This is what Ifachuna did. This was what Ombadiwe did. Margaret Ekpo, he did it, she did it. Kesarowiwa did it. Ataka Isaac Boro did it. We lost the war. Had it been we win that war, all this place could have stopped. They forced Ojukwu. Ojukwu used for that money, execute the war. This one called themselves Igbo leaders, frustrate him. They will come again. Want to Nnamdi Kanu to kill. And then we take it easy. I'm a low ranger. What will I do?
Okay, let's look at Abba Kyari. He has been suspended by.
Oh well.
Who do you think is on trial? Is it Abba Kyari, the police, or Nigeria that is on trial?
He's
on trial. Who do you think is on trial? Is it the Nigeria general that is on trial? Is it Abba Kyari or the police force?
Abba Kyari is on trial. Nigerian police force is on trial. Not only Nigerian police force.
Nigerians also.
Nigerian security agent from army to navy to air force to police to custom to immigration to civil defense. They are on trial. Nigeria judiciary is on trial. Nigeria SS or secret whatever, they are on trial. They are on trial. Buhari himself is on trial. You understand what I'm saying? Senate, Rep, they are on trial. Because all of them made up the government of Nigeria. It's only me that is not on trial. And you, we are the common men. Nothing concerns us. You understand? But the suspension of Abba Kyari is a good omen. If, that's what I said, they're on trial. All of them are on trial. Both the people that are going to do this investigation or the panel that will judge him, all of them are on trial. Both IGP, Inspector General of Police, is on trial. Now we will know the truth. How how the sincerity and lie Nigeria is. Even though Minister of Information Lalai Mohammed himself, number one, is on trial because he's the image maker. Shehu Garba is on trial. Federal Additional is on trial because they always come out and speak for the Nigerian government. Now the thing don't happen into Nigerian government broadcast lapse. Abba Kyari is a Nigerian government property. Now we will know because FBI of America cannot come out and say nonsense. Before they come out and mention this man's name, they have concluded their own investigation. I know that when they come out to speak, it will not bring shame to the United Nations of America, the United States of America. That's what I'm saying. So they're not like Nigeria. We say, catch. It's a rat. They come and say, no, don't catch. It's a mouse. And all of them look like alike. That's what Nigeria are doing. They are not Nigeria that will first of all arrest you before investigation. These people will investigate before arresting you, so that they'll be sure on what they are saying. Now, as this one has been suspended, how am I sure? Nigeria said they will conduct their own panel before whether to extradite him or whether to do anything. But if Nigeria know that there's a rule to hand over somebody to his persecutors or to the people that want him, why don't they apply it on Nnamdi Kanu before smuggling him in from Kenya to here? Why can't Kenya government pass the same process Nigeria want to pass now to know whether they will hand over Abba Kyari to America or not? Why can't Kenya go to that process before handing over Nnamdi Kanu to Nigeria? That's what I'm saying. Now, what is good to you is good for me. But they did not do it. They just smuggled Nnamdi Kanu in. As if you say he's a thief. As if you say he's a fraudulent man. Well, the man is innocent. You understand? Now, as Nigerian government or Nigerian police force said they will do their own investigation, do their own trial before handing over or not hand over. We are watching them, how they will come out. We are watching them, what the investigation, what their panel, what the trial will be. We are watching them. If the lawyer of Abba Kyari will come into quoting constitution, quoting law, how Abba Kyari will be saved, not to give to America, the law that banned Nigeria, not to hand him over to America, why can't they allow a Jofo, lawyer for Nnamdi Kanu, to go the same process? Why don't they bring Nnamdi Kanu to court for a lawyer to defend him? But now they allow this man lawyer to come and defend him. You see what happened in Nigeria? All animals are equal, but all animals don't have the same rights. All animals are equal, but all animals don't have the same color. All animals are equal, but all animals are in different species. That's what is happening in Nigeria. We are Nigeria, one Nigeria, but some people have benefit, some people have right, some people have authority pass more than others. That's what's happening in Nigeria. Okay. Which means Abba Kyari is more valued than Nnamdi Kanu. Abba Kyari is more valued.
Why do you say so?
Because what is happening, and Nigeria is trying to defend him now. A person who have a case to answer, but Nnamdi Kanu don't have case to answer. You have seen. And now, Nemesi have caught Abba Kyari. He was the one that arrested Ivan, a fraudulent star, but he wasn't able to arrest Hushpunk because they were the same colleague, the same clique. When I was going to net, I saw where Simon Ekpa was doing brokers on this issue. He bring all the whole documents, even where Hushpunk respond to Abba Kyari, I am your boy, and I promise you, I will remain your boy, the loyal boy to you. Where even Hushpunk invite him to Dubai, give him car, driving him around. And the same Abba Kyari was the one arresting others who are not in his clique, who are not giving him money. Even it was that in camera, in that program I'm watching, I saw Abba Kyari hugging Obi Kubani, hugging him, go to that ceremony where they abuse money, where they take money, playing football, and the government agent, you are using your own nation, that Naira represent Nigeria. In any world now you go and present Naira, they don't say this is Nigeria. And we are there, they use their Nigeria kicking football. You did not do anything because maybe all of them are in the same clique. You cannot mess that up with American money in America. You cannot do it. In Europe, you cannot mess any European money in their own country. And the government official was there looking at you, embracing you. This is to show what is going on in Nigeria. The same 110 pence. Now this Abba Kyari is the one that the last assault before they apprehended Nnamdi Kanu. He's the one that went to Imo State shooting innocent people in the name of IPOB. When you are passing by, they shoot you. Even pregnant women, they shoot in the name of IPOB. Killing Igbo youths, Igbo future, and it's his own turn now. The same weapon he used will pass back to him. But I pray that he should live and let a big lesson. But in shame, okay. I don't pray him to die.
Okay, any final thoughts, Mr.
Final thought I want to say is if Nigeria will know how to follow due process in this case of Abba Kyari, let them follow the same due process with Nnamdi Kanu. And as they have been hiding, I think lawyers have said, the judge, Menta, Nyanko, have said, a Jofo Nnamdi Kanu lawyer have right to be seeing Nnamdi Kanu every two days, talking with him. Now, I think it has reached a week now, or this will be second week. How many times have Nnamdi Kanu lawyer allowed to visit him since that order was given? How many times did the DSS allow him to visit him? That's a question now. If these people know that they haven't killed Nnamdi Kanu, I'm still saying it. If they know that they haven't killed Nnamdi Kanu, if they know they haven't injured him, disfigure him, let them bring him out, and let them address the people, address journalists. Let us know that is
okay. Thank you very much.
Thank God. I am Mr. Okpara, the new Oko Condem, in this Second Republic of Biafra, led by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and his IPOB government of Biafra. Long live Republic of Biafra. Long live Republic of Biafra. Long live Republic of Biafra. Long live Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Long live IPOB. Down to the enemies of Biafra. Let's see, we swallow them in Jesus' name. Whosoever rise up against Biafra in any nation, in any country, will never succeed in Jesus' name. Whosoever in Biafra land working against Biafra must surely die. His generation must surely perish. Like the generation of Achan, like the generation of Judas, they must surely perish in Jesus' name. We will win the war. We will win the war because Biafra is ordained by Jesus Christ, not by man. Long live Odua Republic. Long live Odua Republic. Long live Sunday Bohu. Long live Sunday Bohu. God will keep all of us alive in the name of Jesus Christ. Amen.
Amen. Thank you very much, Mr. Okogodem. I have Mr. Raphael, great man. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, Christian.
We are always talking about Abba Kyari, the case with Abba Kyari. He has been suspended by the police commission. How do you look at that suspension?
That suspension to me is a good move. That's the beginning of the music. It's the beginning of the dance. I believe that that's a good one because they're supposed to. They should demote him first. Demotion, I mean, is by removing the uniform first, so that they will have the right to torment him legally, to grill him. I mean, interrogations and investigation. It's no longer a policeman as I'm talking to you now. So he headed police secret service, SARS. Yes, he's the head. Sure, understand. And by being the head, he perpetrated a lot of dastard acts. which orchestrated, I believe, last year's police brutality protest in Nigeria. So, it's one of the crimes he committed, earlier on, was what, has, caught up with him, Nemesis. So he colluded with Ramoni Abbas Olorunwa, aka Hush Puppy. So he colluded with him in the sense that, Abbas had business with his colleague. Abbas withdrew not some percentage. Abbas withhold the whole money, 100%, thereby bribing his way out. So that was how the person that took the bribe, is caught today in the person of Abba Kyari. So let me tell you, the move to suspend him, as I told you, is a good one. After trying him in Nigeria here, if the Police Service Commission, I think, not the IG, Police Service Commission, PSC, if they found him wanting or culpable, it should be handed over to the American FBI.
Some people are saying that because of where he comes from, because of the nepotism in the country, he may not be handed.
Okay. That is a common phenomenon in Nigeria, that if we are from house extraction, this regime will do everything humanly possible to protect you. If you commit crime, you are a sacred cow, you're not going to be punished. If you are from Fulani house extraction, if you commit any crime in Nigeria as of now, you will go free with impunity. You understand? You will go scot-free. We go free. So people are suspecting that, not that they are suspecting. I just want to be gentle this morning, because I know that the Fulani government, regime of Buhari, they are doing everything humanly or legally possible to make sure that they just sack him, they dismiss him. But handing him over to FBI, as American court has ruled out, that's American court ruling that FBI should produce Abba Kyari because of his collaboration. You understand his involvement in this crime, internet, scam, spearheaded, by masterminded by Hush Puppy. So they should hand him over to FBI, because the American court has ruled so, that they should pick him up. But you know what Nigerian society is? You know what Buhari regime is? They will do everything legally possible to see that the guy is just sacked. Maybe they will strip him off his post, demote him. These are the things they will do. Or sack him, strip him off his rank. That's demotion. Then leave him. Or sack. Then if international law, if really the United Nations is an organization that is taking that takes care of world affairs, all country, member nations, truly, it should be extradited. This investigation that grilling him here, there's no investigation to do again. There's no investigation to do. This man is a policeman, high-ranking police officer. What are we investigating again? What investigation do you need again? American FBI, they have come here with evidence, documents, phone conversation, email communication with Hush Puppy. The document indicted Abba Kyari collecting money through a bank-to-bank transaction from Hush Puppy. So that investigation is lucidly indicating, that this guy, indicating an indictment. You understand? The guy is indicted. You understand? Any investigation again by police service commission, I think they are trying to do something there, because whatever is born of snake is not devoid of long neck. I repeat again, investigation continues. Investigating somebody that is indicted by FBI over there in the United States is just an effort in futility. They want to do something as usual as Nigeria. They want to do something as usual because we are black men, because we are characterized by this kind of due process. Are we ruling by government of due process? Are we in a regime of due process? What due process are they following again? A criminal is caught. He has been caught. He's a criminal. See, let me tell you, this due process investigation or grilling by PSC, Police Service Commission, is another dance of shame. Is another way of scheming to still protect, to be protecting what is their own. Chukwu, let me shock you. In 2019, 79 internet fraudsters, nationality, southeastern Nigeria, southwest, percentage, 85% southeastern Nigeria, 15% southwestern Nigeria. We are handed over to some FBI 2 years ago for trial, as courts in the United States of America ordered the FBI to pick them up here. They were easily extradited into the United States. Do you know the reason why I'm saying this? Because they are from southeast, because they are from southwest. They easily go, Buhari government easily handed them over to the FBI as courts instructed in the United States, and they were all tried. They are serving jail terms now.
But Kyari is a government property.
No.
He might have so many.
No. Yes, that's a good suggestion. Many classified information in Nigeria government does not give him the chance, the clause, the immunity clause, the impetus, the prerogative to steal, to be a thief, to defraud American companies in conjunction and collaboration with Hush Puppy.
Okay.
That does not give him the prerogative to do that. Being a government property, being a government agent, being a government officer or official, disgruntled dissident does not give you the impetus to go to Europe and America defrauding them, scamming them. No. Nobody is above the law. We are talking about the state law now, US. The court gave order, you must obey it in the United States. The court gave that order to FBI to pick him up. What are you saying?
The Nigeria is a sovereign country.
Yes. And so what?
It has right. He has a jurisdiction to reject the court order.
Jurisdiction to reject the court order.
He has the powers to reject.
The powers to reject court order
from the United States.
From the United States of America.
It's a sovereign country.
It's a sovereign country, so it has the right to protect criminals. It has the right as a sovereign country to harbor terrorists. It has the right as a sovereign nation to harbor a terrorist government. Okay, let me tell you, Nigeria is a sovereign country. United Nations is a League of Nations organization formed in 1945 after Second World War. They monitor member nations. If Nigeria could be a member of United Nations, I don't think Nigeria has that impetus. Nigeria is that dynamic to stop court ruling within Nigeria and outside, outside Nigeria. See,
ECOWAS gave Nigeria to remove the suspension on Twitter, but they refused.
Thank you.
That is an international court.
Nigeria refused.
Yes.
Thank you so much. They
Because Nigeria
refused.
is a sovereign country.
But Twitter is still working.
No, it's not working in the real sense. It's working through the back door.
Through the back door. Okay, listen to me. United Nations, okay, let me name it for you. According to their hierarchy, their pyramid, the way it works. State governments supersede local governments. True or false?
Yes.
Okay. Federal government supersede state government. True or false?
True.
Thank you. Country. In terms of, let me just give you this kind of instance now. Anambra, I'm from Anambra local government. Anambra state is bigger than my local government. Nigeria is bigger than Anambra state. ECOWAS is bigger than Nigeria. West Africa as a country is ECOWAS. Africa is bigger than ECOWAS as West Africa. Then, continent of the world, the continent of the whole world, which is Asia, America, Australia. Do you understand? America, you have North and Southern America. Antarctica. Do you understand? Oceania. They are bigger than Africa. Let me tell you, United Nations supersedes, is more powerful than Nigeria. United Nations is ahead Nigeria as a sovereign. Nigeria is a sovereign, I know. It's a sovereign entity. But United Nations supersedes Nigeria. Nigeria has no right to disobey United Nations. If Nigeria do that, America in collaboration with NATO will come here and deal with Nigeria now. Not Atlantic Treaty Organization. Immediately United Nations give you order, you refuses. NATO will come.
The United Nations did not give order. I think it's
But it's United States.
Yes.
United States, let me tell you, is talking under the international jurisprudence.
Okay.
It's an international crime. Once you are indicted, you should face it. Are you listening to me? Are they afraid to extradite Abba Kyari to USA? What happened to Nnamdi Kanu at Nairobi airport? Why are we just playing double standard in this part of the world? You're talking about a criminal here. Nnamdi Kanu is not a criminal. You abducted him at Nairobi airport. Now somebody, super cop, super killer, super in everything, called crime, is indicted, a criminal. To extradite him to the United States to be tried. The jurisdiction of that crime is not in Nigeria. It will go to the jurisdiction, the setting, the plot where the crime was committed. The plot is not here. They did not plot it here. It was plotted overseas. It should leave this soil to be what? Tried. Okay? We know our rights. Only that some part of the country are trying to tell us that they are the first caste or first class. But we know our rights. If you want us to debate our rights here, this sun will go down. We know what is right. Nobody is sleeping in Nigeria. Nobody is sleeping in the southeastern Nigeria. They are so fast in abducting, kidnapping Nnamdi Kanu, bringing him back here. Now, oh my God, one of them is indicted now. Abba Kyari, super cop, super murderer. He should go and face it there. Maybe it's going to make more revelation, because I know that some people, some super people that are above the law, they are indicted already. Yes. Abba Kyari is singing now. Tune of doing what? Exposure, exposing many, revealing what is swept under carpet, revealing what is hiding at the back door since. Look, it's like Loy Mohammed has been penciled. The man called Femi Adesina. What rights has America had to be the? When did America start to be the police of the world? Femi Adesina. You know, we should be careful with our utterances, because sometimes it might come back against you, against us. What we say. When did America begin to be world police? Femi Adesina, Femi Adesina, the one that is in for the Buhari government, not the other. The African Development Bank chairman, no be that one. No. So this man now, go there and explain yourself. They will teach you the lesson. They will tell you that truly America is world police. If an FBI has, first-class international police organization in the world could indict somebody like Abba Kyari. Omo, there are facts. They have facts. These guys, they work on facts. They don't fabricate. They are not Nigerians. They are not NPF, Nigerian Police Force. They are Federal Bureau Investigation of the state, headed by Christopher Frey. Christopher Frey is not Idris, the former police inspector general. He is not this current one. What is that his name? Al-Kali, Abi? Al-Kali. Christopher Frey has been tried. They see him the other way round and found him very, very competent. Forensic investigation is thriving in America. They are not Nigeria. See, Abba Kyari should go there. Okay? This time around is not all about arresting anybody with dread. Dread. Who are you? You are wearing dread. Are you not Yahoo? Before you know it, they will take away your ATM card and go there and withdraw money. No, this is United States of America. Law is working over there. Abba Kyari should go there and show that he's a very, very intelligent police officer. He is well known for. Nigeria attacked him the Super Cup. It is time for the Super Cup to go to the American court there and dazzle. He must dazzle. D-A-Z-Z-L-E. He want to go show the expertise he is on cracking out hidden crime. Good investigator, good detective. You can crack riddles, hidden crimes committed many years ago. That is what American CIA and FBI and police are noted for. They are known for that. They can crack riddles. Abba Kyari should go there. Okay? Abba Kyari should go there. Why is he fidgeting? Is he not Super Cup? A Super Cup that has seized Evans, the kidnapper, all his money at his residence at Shangicha, Magodo State. Yes. The whole proceedings, they recovered in the house. Did Kyari tender all of them? Don't you know that we know? Because we are in the game of investigation. Journalism, another word for journalism, don't you know? Investigation. He did not tender the whole proceedings. He recovered gold, dollars at Evans, the kidnapper's house. The Super Cup hid some, brought out some. Do you know that? He don't know. So he should go. Maybe by the time the FBI grill him, the guy might be singing many songs. Many songs that Lai Mohammed may like to dance.
Any final thoughts?
Many songs that even Buhari himself may like to dance. Many songs and music that even Ibrahim Magu, the former EFCC boss, might like to dance. Even Malami might be indicted. Abubakar Malami. They should allow him. They are checking. Because if they open up and indict any one of them, United States will never hesitate to come here and pick such person. Anybody that is found culpable or indicted should go for it.
Okay, any final thoughts, Mr.
My final thought is always the same. About my brother Nnamdi Kanu that is suffering now in detention. Free, he did not commit crime. Nnamdi is there, suffering because he's an Igbo man. Nnamdi is suffering because he's an Igbo man. Buhari knows that. Abubakar Malami knows that. Ochibanjo knows that. Iwayam knows that. Actors knows that. Okeze Bazu knows that. Hope Ozodimba knows that. Nnamdi Kanu is our brother. He is free. He's innocent. He's not a criminal. That man is suffering for nothing. If Nnamdi Kanu, I'm trying to make my revelation again, because it's like, because of what I said that, intimidated the people or compelled you people to not to bring him to the courtroom. I say it again. If Nnamdi Kanu eventually come out from there to the courtroom, he's not going back to the DSS facilities where he's being held right now.
Okay.
That is always my last take. But let me add something to it. Stop quarreling at darkness. Darkness is not human being. It doesn't have ear. It doesn't hear. But what happened is that, do you know what happened? lit up the candle, so that darkness will do what? Clear its way.
Thank you very much. Wonderful one from Mr. Raphael. I don't know, be Lagos. Good morning.
Good morning.
This is why you're smiling.
I don't know, be Lagos. Yes.
This is why you're smiling.
I don't
What
know,
is
be
making
Lagos.
you smile this morning?
I'm smiling because I love what my brother just said. That parable. It's a big parable to Nigerian government. They don't refuse to learn. They don't want to learn. Learn from what we, the common men, are saying. They don't want to listen to us. And I love him. I like his speech. I like analyzing, and I'm happy. That's why you see me smiling. The only problem, I'm suffering. I've overdrink Gary, but you overdrink Gary every day. Your voice will block with cold water. So that is it. I'm very sorry.
Gary is a big man.
He's a big man, but the problem, if you don't use milk, it's a big problem. We just go there, buy Gary.
What they sell 15 naira now is being sold for 100 naira.
Yes, now, even the only thing that sustains us now, the only thing that make it all happy now,
It's water.
corn that just came out, corn. So you see everybody now holding corn. So that's only our savior. If not so, Gary and corn is a big problem to our stomach.
Maybe during elections they might share food for us.
Which is food, who will take it?
Now Atiku is coming out for presidency.
People.
He has been sharing bread in Kano.
Thank you, my brother. Thank
Maybe
you,
during
reviewer,
election.
viewer, and everybody. Yes.
So let's look at Abba Kyari.
Abba
He has
Kyari.
been suspended by the Police Service Commission. Is that a good move from the Nigerian police?
You know, my happiness is that President Muhammadu Buhari, I could remember 2015, they say he's the Messiah, integrity, lion, general. But today, number one, when we want to talk about corruption, his name is there. Killing, his name is there. Hunger, his name is there. Poverty, his name is there. Sickness, all round of party that we have not experienced before under him. So when the head is bad, expect the hand and leg should bad too. So cannot insert itself out of that topic. No, not possible. But one, he said Abba Kyari is the best investigator. Magu is the best investigator for EFCC. He believed in brothers. He believed in brothers. He believed in northerners. So I'm expecting him. Yes, God, I told you, no matter what it is, God is the father of everybody. God will always expose those who hide themselves and feed their integrity. So that's why God is exposing them. So if all of them are corrupt, this government, because why? Are you aware? Abba Kyari take order from director, IG directly. Have you? So IG credibility questionable too. Are you aware? So all of them cannot accept themselves. And Abba Kyari have been living rosary life. Cars everywhere, Abba Kyari, everywhere, Abba Kyari. Is he doing it for nothing? How much salary is he collecting? See, with big cars, big ways, millions. So all of that indicted. I am not surprised. You know, a new thing. What of a Magu? Has Magu case? Has the case now? So all of them. Let me tell you. That's why I say, President, all of them are corrupt. If you check the ministers under him, if you check the senator under him, the way they sign money, the way they sign budget, the way they sign law, something is wrong somewhere. They share it. They share the money. Bring the money and share the money. So I am not surprised America indicting Abba Kyari. So let it go and face it. Let it go to US. Or if Abba Kyari is free, nothing wrong, and give himself that look, let me go to US and clear myself. And are you aware this morning, I mean yesterday, Arawa Youth, I sent a message that is the Southerner leaders are pushing America to indict this Northerner, so-called Northerner. I will see paper. Go and check the blueprint. That nothing should happen to him. So that means they are protecting a criminal like that. The Northerner are protecting criminal. So something is wrong somewhere. Something is wrong somewhere. How can you be saying somebody that is not America that indict Abba Kyari? His own brother, his own person. Why can't Hot Puppy did not indict you or me? No, they have been doing business with him. They have been collecting money with Hot Puppy. They have been enjoying together, drinking tea together. That is why he called his name. So why the Northerner elder and the youth are saying nothing should happen to Abba Kyari? But Alamesia, with that they dealt with Alamesia, Jonathan, dealt with this guy in South Africa now, Oka. So what is strong if they investigate Abba Kyari and indictment by a Nigeria for one night? As a surprise to tell you that the Northerner, they have the agenda. I'm telling you, the Northerner will never release Abba Kyari to US except US put pressure on Nigeria government. But already they started citing him that nothing should happen to Abba Kyari. Are you aware? So, my brother, something is wrong somewhere. So, this war of fighting, so Abba Kyari have been doing something secretly, which the Northerner elder have been backing up. They only bring him here to come and terrorize the Southerner people. You know what I mean? They are the most fraudulent, if you check. If you want to really fight corruption, those who are changing dollars, where did they get these dollars? On the road. Ask them. You see Apoki bringing billions of dollars inside his pocket and inside the wardrobe. And those money supposed to be in the bank. And the CBA and the government and the FCC are not talking. So who is corrupt? Who is fighting who? So let him go and answer his own money he has been collecting for Hot Puppy and the enjoyment. Is it if he died himself by saying that Hot Puppy order clothes for him at $300,000 automatically, that means they are big business partner. That is all for them aside there. That is my own talk.
Okay, Atiku begins consultations for 2023 presidency.
For me,
he has the money, he can influence voters.
For me, Buhari 6 years, 7 years, more poorer, more hunger, sickness, poverty. Husband doesn't give wife money, wife doesn't submit to husband again, father doesn't give children food to eat, no water, nothing. Things are bad under Buhari. So that is Buhari side. Now Atiku coming. Let me give you an example. The Northerners don't want to give Tinubu. So they want to play game. The game is that if Tinubu is coming under APC, they will bring Atiku to match with Tinubu. So that the two match. Because if they bring Tinubu in Southwest, automatically they don't trust him. He might betray them at the end. So they want to look at Abracadabra. That's why they're trying to bring Jonathan to come in, so they will give it to Jonathan. That will favor the North, give North 60% and give the South 40%. Because under Jonathan before, he gave the North about 70% and give the South 30%. So they want to bring somebody they trust. So they want, if you bring anybody, let me tell you, if they bring Tinubu, if APC bring Tinubu, then you go and bring somebody else. Tinubu will beat that person. So they are looking for somebody that will support the North, that will continue this stealing of wealth from the South to the North. So they would like to support Tinubu in that way. So now They are lobbying. But for me, if they can bring PDP, because PDP has a problem now. APC has a problem now. But I pray 2023 APC to scatter before them. Because they are pharaoh that the main pharaoh born them. APC, they are bunch of pharaoh. They don't have mercy.
Amen.
They are wicked. Anything. I talk about light, I talk about food, I talk about health, human rights. APC has not. But I still give PDP out of 100%. I still give PDP 70%. I give APC 20% when it comes for government. Now, my brother, I can't say poor man will become a president. I don't think it's not possible. It still be that the money back. But I would prefer, let's try, let me give you an example now. If you bring somebody from the south, except the northerner said, all the posts should go to the south, no northerner will contest. Now, yes, Tinubu can come out. Somebody from Igbo can come out. For me, the next president is supposed to go to Igbo land. Now, yes, let them try. If it's 3 months, let them give it to them. I believe the job will be better. But the economy, we need the economy to work. The Igbo believe the economy. I don't know, they are business people. If they just keep them 1 year, you see Nigeria, all this, what we need for government is just to eat and drink and labor environment to thrive. That's what we need. But if the way I've seen it, you cannot let the net not out. They will still balance up. If the APC bring Tinubu, Atiko will come for other PDP. I tell you, Atiko will win the mandate. They might use Obi as a vice president under Atiko. So that is it on that area of presidency 2023. I don't understand. So my brother, what I'm saying, Nigerian youth, we are sleeping. I'll continue saying it. What we are doing here is part of it. Analyzing to the whole world that where Nigeria we are now, we are dying. If you check the level of death under Buhari, it's more than 5 years. Under PDP, under APC, the level of people dying mortuary. Are you aware today doctor will strike? Doctor will strike today. Accountable of strike. ASU. So we have a big problem. Nigeria has a big problem. So the youth, everybody just lament. The only thing they say, nobody is coming out to talk. So why are you putting Nnamdi Kanu inside? Why are you putting Igboho inside there? You can see what the president is doing now. Intimidating the Benin Republic sanction that they should bring Igboho work up. Is that our business? Is that what we're supposed to be doing? When the agency that's supposed to checkmate, they are corrupt. And God is not saying that. These are things supposed to fight. Allow food to come out. Now we're almost going to this year to finish now. We are lamenting. We go to mortuary. You know where to keep that body again. You are going, you just fall down the road, and no president is saying that. Nobody is going to farm. Look at Plateau. That's why I told you, Plateau State. If they like, let them kill themselves. When Oftom was saying it, Plateau governor was laughing Oftom. Why do you always go to Abuja? But today, yesterday, 300 houses raised, and they keep many. Yeah. When you laugh me, tomorrow is your turn. So when this will happen in the south, the northerner, when the south governor hold meeting in Delta State, the northerner governors, they went ahead criticizing them. The next day they hold meeting. We read the southern governor. Why are they holding meeting against the north? But today, the north are crying. 300 houses raised in Plateau. He have no raise. 1 billion will raise. But they believe themselves.
God forbid.
No, it's happening. It's happening. It's not God forbid. It's happening. When you don't allow God's children to rest, what happened to you? Never locate you. We are suffering. Nigeria is suffering, my brother. Are you aware? Now, some people about to pay rent, no money to pay rent. Have you aware people are located to river to go and stay? People, things are bad under this government. And this government keep borrowing. We are not seeing the borrow. I wonder House of Assembly who say who go to school, say Lawa say is a graduate, the speaker is a graduate. Once president go bring it to the side. Did you ask where is the money going? Where's the money going? The billions they are collecting. Where's the money going? People are suffering. And you are telling me that stealing will not continue, my brother. Or a banker will not steal. We have a big problem. Nigeria has a big problem. We need to get up.
Any final thought?
My final thought is that let our people, our youth, our elder, see the most worst human being I respect before, I don't respect them, is the women, Nigerian women. Even though they are dying, a politician came and just give them career and clothes, they will follow them. And check the last voting for local government. All the women for Yoruba came out and vote. They came out and vote. You see a woman lining up tomorrow, you come and tell you, Ele Dao. What is that? And you are voting for those criminals. It's election.
That's why I told you.
They know that the selection, you still wait and line up again. Why are you lining up? When they know they have selected the person since last month. The women still wait and line up because of what? Gary and Ekpa. So my final thought is that God, come down and remove these bad people out of this earth. We are dying. I don't want to die now, my brother. I don't want to die. I pray those who don't want us to eat our fruit, they should die before us in Jesus' name.
Thank you very much, Mr. Lucky. That we're moving toward the end of Bystanders and Newsstand this morning. And I want to read this from Baby Jesus. He said, I will never forgive Abba Kyari. I was a victim to this guy. He seized my 4 expensive cars, wanted to seize my houses. He sold my cars. He must be extradited to the United States to face the law. Okay, we are moving to the end of the program today. And people have talked extensively on the topic on Abba Kyari and his suspension from the police commission. I'm Christian Chico on this edition. We are on Instagram, Flip TV NG, and also on Facebook, E247. Thanks be to the man behind the camera, Mr. Femi, and also glory to God. We meet at same time, same place tomorrow on this same platform. Bye for now. Peace out.